I am always good. I'm the best. I'm the person they come to listen to.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah. I think that would be Reese.
No, I'm pretty sure that was me. That's totally me.
Whatever.
So,
you and your voice changer. We gotta tell them that Reese doesn't exist anyway. I mean,
I know we gotta. I hate to break it to people. Anyways, let's start that new opening.
Welcome aboard to Carnival Cruising Podcastaways, where we set sail on a journey of adventure and laughter with your favorite hosts, Trevor Shelby, Thomas Kennedy, and Reese Scripture. So grab your life jackets and join us on the open seas. This is Carnival Cruising Podcastaways.
Dale.
Welcome, everybody. We've got a fantastic show for you guys today. Might be a little bit of a short one, who knows? But we've got myself, Trevor Shelby, Mr. Kennedy, and Reese Scripture here. How are you guys doing today?
I'm doing good. Just woke up. This is
me too. I only just woke up as well. This is Reese, the funny one.
Good to see you, Reese. I mean, that's great.
Did you smoke like 3 packs of cigarettes last night? I mean,
I just been doing stuff, and I just thought I would project my voice a little bit more in this episode. So,
okay. Maybe we can't keep this ruse up. Maybe, perhaps, I'm using a voice changer, and perhaps that's not Reese. He unfortunately was unable to attend today's show, and which is unfortunate because
we had an idea.
That was we had a great idea. We had to push it off till next week. But
we had to change recording days because of something that came up in real life, and
yes, absolutely.
But this was the day he recommended.
Yeah, but you can't when the job calls, you got to go. So I understand that,
especially when he's a key holder.
Yeah,
he found the key master.
Yes. Yeah.
Wait a minute, that's Ghostbusters.
Oh man. So
do we want to go into why we couldn't record on Monday or right now?
Yeah, if you want to.
So Monday was a funeral of a friend of mine's son, and he loved to cruise. He was part of our cruise group. His name is Griffin Casey. And he passed away suddenly. He was 19 years old. And we had his funeral on Monday, and I couldn't make recording. So, but he was a part of our cruise group. Trevor cruised with them. His mother is a good friend of ours. And we would like to dedicate this episode to him.
Absolutely.
So on behalf of Carnival Cruising Podcastaways, this is for you, Griffin.
Yes. Today's episode, we're going to kind of go over a few news items. I think we're going to touch on some interesting things that you found that I think we're gonna really get into.
This is going to be a heated discussion because
discussion.
Well, I mean, this is going to be aimed towards the poster.
Yeah. Yeah,
not us debating or not, because, granted, those are funny, but we're not going to have any response from this person. This person is evil.
Yes. But we also want to touch on if you're keen-eyed and you've paid attention to the podcast this week, you may have noticed that we had a news episode come out, a little bonus episode. That's the way it's marked. And it is something that we're going to start doing a little more often. And so maybe once a week, maybe twice a week, just depending on the whatever Carnival Cruise news is going on, we will post that there. Now, I will say we're not going to be reaching for, just anything. I'm not going to rely on my inside sources to Carnival to find said news. So I won't be making stuff up. That's what I'm getting at. So
your inside sources.
My inside sources, yeah. That's what some YouTubers claim to have.
Yeah.
So
which I'm still kind of upset that well, I guess it's my fault for not listening to it, but I talked to you yesterday about one of the things we're going over, and you'd already gone over it, and I'm like, well, I just heard about it the day before, and you what the hell?
Yeah. Well, and so I think that's one of the things we're going to jump into first is, the cruise news.
And now it's time for the cruise news.
Cruise news! Cruise news! Cruise news! That should totally be our opening.
Yeah, that should be.
We need to re-record that.
Yeah.
Keep the music, but then just have us cruise news.
Kind of reminds me of Wayne's World.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too. Which this is a very Wayne's World production, so
yeah, true.
We'll see. We're about on the same level of technical ability that they had. So, a few things that we covered on the news episode that we're going to kind of dive a little deeper into this episode. One of them is, and I think we touched on this. If you remember, Mr. Kennedy, we may have touched a little bit on this before, but they're doing it again. Carnival is sending out more reminders to behave.
Oh yeah, and one of the reminders is about smoking on the balconies and non-smoking areas, and that includes vaping. And they also, said you'll get the ban for life if you're caught with weed.
Yeah, even
though it's legal in a lot of states, it's not legal federally, which is what they got to cover.
Yeah. And, I don't mind, smokers of any type, but, man,
I hope
it
not,
would be,
because you hang out with me.
But I don't, man, just try to sneak some of that stuff on the ship, especially me.
I mean,
going through security I would be sweating it, but
I've been detained before. I can only imagine if you get detained with cannabis. I mean, geez.
Mm-hmm. Who knows, man?
The
Port Authority may not be very nice, so we'll put it that way.
No, they might have to put on a glove or something.
Well, and the cruise industry itself, and all ship-bearing industry, is kind of plagued with a lot of drug smuggling.
Yeah, especially MSC.
Yeah, well, I wasn't going to drop names.
I will.
Yeah, you will.
I mean, that's all over the news. I mean,
yeah, but. So seriously though, it's a problem. So they're trying to address what they can. I don't think it's so much the passenger side of things. I think it's a lot of it's the crew or that kind of side of it. So we'll see kind of how things go, but just as a reminder to everyone, behave when you're on a ship. You want to have the funnest time possible, and I can guarantee you that's not on the brig. So.
And you don't want to be dropped off at the next port. You don't want the big ban hammer, saying you can't cruise this cruise line anymore. Because I guarantee you, if you do it on another cruise line, you'll be banned from there, and then you won't have any options.
Yeah,
you'll have to create your own. And do you know how expensive those ships are? I mean, one ship is like $30 million. That's for a small ship,
Yeah.
I don't have $30 million to buy a really old small ship. you know?
Yeah. Have you ever? This is kind of off topic, but have you ever gone to the website? It's kind of like Craigslist for yachts. It's called Yacht World.
Yeah. No.
It's so great. I love
now,
it.
I did go to the website that sold cruise ships, and you know, it's back in the day when they were actually trying to sell the actual the Love Boat.
Oh yeah.
The Love Boat was actually trying to be sold before and then actually they ended up selling it for scrap. So
yeah. Well, on Yacht World, they actually have things all the way up to cruise ships and stuff. But oh my God, it's a guilty pleasure for me to like go on there and flip through the photos of a ship and be like, I wouldn't have done that. That looks tacky.
Well, you do know
so funny.
that if one of us wins the lotto, that's the first place we're going, because then we won't have to pay for a cruise.
Yeah. I win the lottery, I will probably, like, this is sad, but I would probably be one of those people that's like, I'm spending the rest of my life on a cruise ship. So
me too.
Not really a sad ending, but that would be my life at that point. So
I know I would spend at least 6 months at sea after I got that humongous check.
Yes. Yeah. Well, another cool thing that Carnival has done was they actually hit a record-breaking $3.5 million in 2022 for St. Jude's Research Hospital. This actually surpasses the previous record of $2.8 million, which was raised in 2018. So,
I was going to say.
Go ahead.
I was going to say, in their 13-year history, wasn't it like 25 million total?
Yes. So since 2010, they've been a proud partner of St. Jude, and they have raised $26.2 million to support the hospital. They are trying by 2025 to raise $33 million. So that is a great thing. If you're ever on board and you see the groove for St. Jude or the Build-A-Bear and all that stuff, all of that goes to this, and it's so worth it. And so I highly
Jude cookies. St. Jude cookies, those are good.
Yeah, and I think what was it? The groove for St. Jude, the last one I saw, it was a great one that they put on. Everyone that was donating, you get the t-shirt and all that stuff, and they were having them walk down like it was a catwalk to get their stuff. They had formed a catwalk, and it was so funny. And so every person was lined up to do their catwalk. And it was so funny.
I'm a model.
There were a lot of people stopping and shaking it and everything else. It was a lot of fun. So,
did you go down the catwalk?
Huh?
Did you go down the catwalk?
I did not that time. No, I did not. So I have been to the groove for St. Jude. I've donated for everything else, but that time I did not. I had a lot of fun watching it though.
The only thing bad about the groove for St. Jude is always on the last day of the cruise.
Yeah.
And so I'm usually kind of broke by then.
Yeah. Well, you know what else?
I mean, I've donated before. I've donated before, but
Yeah. Well, you know what else would probably make you broke? How about an 18-day journey to Japan or a 25-day journey to Singapore? Huh?
How about
that?
I would love to do either of those, especially the Singapore one, because it's stopping in Manila.
Yeah. So the Carnival Panorama is taking everyone on a scenic 10-day sea day, 4 port visits out of Alaska and 2 in Japan. And if you're looking for more adventure, you can go on the 25-day cruise from Singapore with stops in Vietnam, Malaysia, Philippines, Guam, and 2 ports in Hawaii. With 17 days, it's the ultimate seafaring adventure.
Yeah,
So,
this is taking the Panorama into dry dock in Asia.
Yeah. Yes. So you got the 25 days going in, and you got the 17 days coming back. The Carnival Splendor is offering 2 incredible cruise journeys in 2024, including a 15-day cruise from Sydney, Australia to Singapore, and then a 16-night voyage that comes back from Singapore to Sydney, Australia, that has stops in Indonesia and Bali. So that would be also a lot of fun. But these 2024 itineraries are kind of fun, seeing them come out and kind of like going over and see what's coming out.
Because some of them are literally once in a lifetime.
Yeah. And you've got your typical, the Bahamas, and you got everything else going on. But these little special ones, these are the things that I'm going to start focusing on from now on. So I've been to the Bahamas plenty of times. I've been to Cozumel more times than I care. So
we really need to hit up some West Coast cruises. We definitely need to do that.
Yes. So next year, I am definitely going on an Alaskan cruise, and Megan and I are looking at the family reunion group cruise too. So definitely check that out. And did I mention, I had a long conversation with Amanda, and one of the things that I love about Carnival is that you can use that payment system. What is it called? I'm blanking on it now. Uplift. Yes. So I felt really dumb there for a second. So I love using Uplift, and this is not a advertisement, by the way.
It sounds like an advertisement.
I know, it really does. I started talking about it. I was like, hang on. Let's try to make this sound natural. I forget what it's called. So anyways, Uplift is it's a way you can pay your cruise off and pay it in payments. Depending on your credit score, it could be anywhere from 0% interest to like a little bit of tacked on interest. And I have gotten where I like to do it that way. And I know some other cruise YouTubers that have started doing that as well. And it really works for them. And so I want to try to make it work for me. And Amanda told me that she can use Uplift. So that is great. So if you want to go on the 2022 or 2022, I'm still stuck on the 2022. I'm still stuck there. If you want to go on the 2024 family reunion group cruise, definitely check it out. Get in contact with Amanda Barmore with Have Luggage Will Travel. They will get you set up, and she can get you set up with those easy payments with Uplift.
Well, basically,
this was not an advertisement.
Basically, they're going to give Uplift is going to give Carnival the entire amount, and you just pay them. So your cruise is paid off through Carnival.
Yes,
so
you financed it. And so what's cool about Uplift too that I kind of like about it is you can actually take it past your due date. So you can extend it months past your cruise if you need to. But I always set up the easy, like 6 payments kind of thing. And they just chop it all up and they don't charge me any interest. So it works for me.
$2,000 over 6 payments. Oh, wow.
Yeah.
$300 a month.
Yep. Do what you can, man. You want to go on some cruises.
That's a lot over 6 months. So,
Well, you could stretch it further. That's the whole point. So, but yeah, not to get off sidetracked, but there is a lot of really good cruises coming out there for 2024. And so definitely check those out. So, and I'm not even really sure, what is the dates for the Family Reunion Group Cruise?
the second one?
Yeah, the number
It's
2.
July something.
Yeah, I was pulling up the actual. Yeah. Okay. Well, I am all about doing this. It already looks like it's going to be so much fun with a lot of the YouTubers are on a cruise right now, and it looks like they're having a blast. And
no,
so,
they look like they're just. It looks like they're going through the motions.
That's it. That's it. Really?
Yeah, it really does. I mean, it doesn't look like they're having fun at all.
Yeah. Eddie's making me totally jealous.
I mean, they met Tony from Lalita Loca, cruising.
Cruising.
I can't find the date.
Cool. It's like he met like the kings of YouTube cruising. So
yeah,
very cool.
But I couldn't find the date, so I just know it's in July of 2024.
Very cool.
But if you want information about it, go to talk to Amanda at Have Luggage Will Travel, and she can give you the dates.
I will definitely be there. I'm not sure about the rest of the Podcastaways, but
I'm looking into it.
Yeah, I'm definitely going to be there. And so if Mr. Kitty doesn't come, or if Reese doesn't come, and if someone wants to be a stand-in host, let me know if you're coming on this show, and I'll make you a Podcastaway for a day. It's like Make-A-Wish here, folks. So
wait a minute. That's next year.
I know.
That's next year, and if anything, we would have to replace you while you're on the cruise.
No, we're going to be recording on the cruise, so that's the way it works.
Whatever. No, it doesn't work like that.
Oh, so well, Mr. Kennedy, I believe you have a very interesting thing to go over. Let me go ahead and key up the music.
Wait, what did they say to John Hield? They'll maybe come over there and fight you. I'll fight you.
Oh, I will fight this person.
That's so funny. Oh.
So this was posted to John Hield's page, and so R writes, I love Carnival Cruises. My first cruise was in 2014 with my parents, blank and blank. Now I'm 22 years of age, and I have a platinum card. There we go. Platinum. It's that platinum crap going on. The reason why I am on here is because I will be cruising on the breeze for spring break with 3 of my best friends from college. We will definitely define ourselves under the categories of partiers, but we also can be reserved and know how to take it easy. Basically, the question I have is why Carnival lets anyone, any age, in the nightclub? I'm not referring to kids because you guys do an amazing, awesome job keeping them out. John, I'm referring to people. I'm referring to old people over 30. Carnival is trying to create a cool atmosphere in their nightclubs. It is not cool when people of any age can come in. I'm being polite and asking you to have your staff check IDs. If anyone is aged 30 or over, they should not be allowed in. They have the piano bar. They have the comedy clubs. Keep it cool, and you will fill your ships with people like me with money to burn. I know you will not mind me saying that we will not want you in the club, John. Please, can you see if this new policy can be effective immediately?
Oh my God! Oh my God!
Listen. You're 20. You realize that you putting this up there. You have 8 years. 8 years. Do you realize that even in 8 years, after 8 years, you're still going to be going to clubs? I mean, for crying out loud, I'm in my 40s and still go to some clubs. I go to Carnival clubs. I go to the Liquid Lounge every cruise at least once. You know. Now, my knees crack nowadays and stuff like that. But
don't help him. Don't help him.
We're still cool.
We're still cool, and I can't imagine telling John no. I would so like to go to the club with John.
I know
that would be so much fun.
But I mean,
as somebody in their 30s, I will say that this is preposterous, and I absolutely am not happy about this.
You are not in your 30s.
I am too.
No.
I am in my last year of my 30s, sir, so I can claim 30s.
No.
Yep. I still have a few months left.
You are closer to 40 than you are to 39.
In this case, I round down. So, but yeah, no, seriously though, this is, no.
I will be 47 right. on my next. I will turn 47 on my next cruise, right? And do you know where I will be? Well, I'll be at the Teppanyaki drunk because we just gotten back from Aruba. But that's not the point. I will still, I'll still, do the. Is the bus? Is the school bus still a cool dance?
Yeah, that or the
sprinkler.
Yeah. Or I mean, like we could just go to the cruising go-tos of. Wobble with me.
Yeah, wobble with me. I can do a mean Cabbage Patch.
Yeah, there you go.
Now, if I tried to do a Dougie, I would probably hurt myself.
Yeah,
or the Running Man.
I think we're only helping him.
I know.
Damn it.
So.
I don't. In all seriousness, I hope this was posted as a joke, but it really sounds like it's not, though.
I know,
but it's one of those things that's like I get where he's coming from, but also maybe there should just be one night where there is like how they have like the mixers. It's like a mixer that is 20s mixer or 30s mixer. So why don't they have like a 20s nightclub night that's just like suggested 20s? Who the heck cares? Because I'm the one that showed up at the mixer. I mean, got hit on by this older lady, and I'm like, what is going on?
This kid's in for a rude awakening. I mean, because he thinks that 30's old.
Yeah. Oh man, he's in for it. So, it's too funny. It really is.
He's in for a rude awakening because he's gonna get out there. He's gonna hit 29 in a few years, and he's gonna be like, oh, I can still cut a rug and stuff, and then he's like. Well, I guess I can't go to clubs anymore because I said that 8 years ago that you can't go to clubs if you're over 30.
Yeah, that's just a young man thing too. Probably just assuming that that's people stop partying at a certain age. And I can tell you for sure that's not the true. So,
yeah, I mean,
but
I believe that, 25 was old back in the day, back when I was in, 21, 22, and here I am.
I wish I was 25.
I do too, and because I'm pushing on 50's door.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I've already got my foot in the door in 40. So, But anyways, what do you guys think about this? Why don't you let us know over at facebook.com/Carnival Cruising Podcastaways. We've got the Facebook group and we've got the Facebook page. Join them both. It's a lot of fun. I've done a terrible job keeping things updated on there, so I promise to do better. So and Mr. Kennedy does too. He doubly says he's sorry. So
I do. But I thought it was Madison's job to
it is Madison's job, and I'm gonna have a talk with Madison.
I think she needs to be fired.
She might have to. Let's have Madison put up a poll if she should be fired or not. Oh, and believe me, guys, Reese is real. And so,
yeah, we may, he may miss a couple days, but he has a real job, just like us.
He has a real job, unlike us fools. He works a 9 to 5. He works
service jobs. And, we work 9 to 5. So.
Yeah. So, anyways, well, just know that you are unique, you are special. And you are loved.
And remember, anything that happens on the ship stays on YouTube. Bye.
Save the foosball tables.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
We both did it at the same time.
Except for the bye-bye.
Yeah. Okay. Well... I guess I'll see you later.
All right.